Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Starting soon.
What's up, everybody? We're back again. We have a guest that's going to be joining us, but he's trying to get his setup working. Let's see if it's working. So just give us a second. Can you hear us? I think it's because he's in his car. What's up, Rod? We're waiting for him to sign. He's on, but his stuff isn't connecting correctly. So if he can't get connected correctly, we're just going to move on to a different topic. Because I just don't got time for this bullshit. So, boom, I had 3 topics. So you heard about the whole George Foreman situation where they're saying that he sexually assaulted 2 minors when he was at the age of 20. Then I have oh, okay, there he goes. Can you hear us? Are you able to hear us? See, so now his sound isn't working. Hey, Michael. Yeah, he's froze. This is not going to work out because it's wasting time. Okay, so as I was saying, that story, then there's another story where there's text messages surfaced between 2 cops, and we're plotting to harm 2 black suspects. That was one of those were the 2. Then we were going to talk about toxic relationships, and then there was another one that I had, but that's fine if we don't get through it. Let's just go on and start. I'm already annoyed. So let's start with the whole George Foreman thing. It's like, how do these stories keep popping up years later? Why are they popping up years later? You know what I mean?
Another black man. Another black man. I'm just not hearing about this though. What we talking about?
Yeah, it was on Instagram. I saw Instagram.
We talking about back in the '70s though. Like I don't guess time don't make it no difference, but all these things, people waiting what 30, 40 years to come out and say something. This dude to make grills and
That's what I'm
everything.
saying.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wonder, is it really true? Like,
he's 73. Like,
let
you
me pull
know,
it up. Let me pull it up here. George hit with lawsuits due to recent allegations sexually assaulted two minors in his 20s. I don't know who the two minors are. Let me see. Or were.
yeah.
Two women who said former heavyweight boxing Foreman sexually abused them in the 1970s have filed lawsuits in Los Angeles courts. Foreman, 73, has denied the allegations since they first became public last month, and spokespeople referred questions about the lawsuits to an earlier statement.
Shit.
The, some good shit. Some good shit, boom.
My bad. I tried to mute my mic. No, I just inhaled it wrong. Man, it's a little vape pen.
All
It ain't
right,
even
so
smoking.
he denied the allegations since they first became public last month, and spokespeople referred questions about the lawsuits to an earlier statement by him. The women filed separate lawsuits under the I can't pronounce that word, but in Los Angeles County Superior Court on Wednesday. Foreman is referred to as DOE 1 in the lawsuits, but is described in them as the professional boxer who defeated Joe Frazier in 1973 to become the heavyweight champion of the world before losing the title Muhammad Ali in 1974. So, what are your
Yeah, at this
thoughts?
point, man, I'm just baffled, man. It's like they just want to bring all the black men of power down, man. Another Jim Crow situation. I just don't get it. Like, how do I keep on bringing up all these old allegations after dudes is out of their prime, after they did everything they could possibly do? This man is 73 now. Ain't no
So,
way. I mean,
are
what you
you
want?
able to hear us now? Are you able to hear us now?
I think he froze again.
Yeah, it's just not going to work. You're going to have to reschedule or something, and you're going to have to be in a place where your internet connection is going to be able to pick up.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
so
know,
what were you
man.
saying?
They just another black man. They trying to bring a black man of power that they trying to bring down. I try not to keep it too racial, but I mean at this point it's just like George Foreman, 73. What the fuck y'all want from him? Like some money? What the fuck?
Yeah.
30 years ago. Yeah.
First
And
off,
then
if yeah, if they, I don't know how old they would have been, but I'm quite sure they're adults now. So yeah, it's just got to be money. I mean, who else they gonna pick next? And they picking everybody that's damn near out. Like,
yeah, I mean
Yep,
I don't
drunk
know,
they
man.
are.
What you saying? Yeah, George Foreman. I mean, like, it's starting to get out of hand, man. This shit just starting to get out of hand. I really don't know where to go with it, like, cause it's starting to get out of hand. I don't even know if he an activist. I ain't been keeping up with George Foreman, so I don't know what he doing for the culture, what he doing for himself. But at this point, it don't even matter. It's just like another known black man coming down from whatever y'all trying to do. I don't know if he has it, because I mean, he went broke at one point in time, man. Well, I ain't gonna say broke, but he damn sure ain't have it like he had it in the beginning, but then he got it back with them George Foreman grills. So I just don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck. Like after that, like after the George Foreman grills, I really ain't really heard too much about dude. Like he had like some extra shit that he came out with after the George Foreman grills, but they didn't hit like the grills. Everybody had a George Foreman grill, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they want from him. It just got to be about some money at this point, man. That's all I could think. That's all I
Yeah,
could
that's
think
how I
of.
feel. So then we have the situation with two officers. Text message surfaced discussing harming and killing black suspects. I don't know
Yeah,
how this was caught. You know what I'm saying? I was found out.
I think this happened that happened in California, if I'm not mistaken. Um, which of course makes sense. It was something about them. They was discussing how they was gonna kill the black people and then make it seem like they was in distress, fear for their life or whatever, some old crazy ass weird shit. Um,
Wow.
yeah, that's that's crazy. But I just seen like a few. Because I think that one was in California where they found the messages and what. But from my understanding, it was like a group chat or something. But it was more than two. Um, but they was really just sitting there plotting on how they was gonna go around killing black people, making it seem like they was, fearing for their life or whatever.
Doing
But it's
something
always been
wrong.
like on black people, huh? Yeah, it's wrong.
I said, yeah, doing something wrong.
Um,
Nuts.
cops always been nigga catchers, man, slave catchers, whatever you want to call it. So I mean, it ain't nothing new. But I definitely seen some shit where a couple, like a police chief was talking about how he killed a black man and got away with it, and to do it again. It was a police woman who was talking about it. I don't think he froze no more though. I think he here now.
Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, he just
Yes.
froze up again. Yeah, I feel you, drunk man. I liked it better when they was just outright racist too. Like I said, that secret agenda shit is just like, damn, they playing the cold game because these would be the same motherfuckers who'll be sitting there having a cup of coffee with the black community, trying to show that they not, the bad cops, and be the same ones plotting on how they gonna get rid of us.
Yeah, he
I,
froze
don't, I
again. I don't. And I have to go somewhere like where he
There
can.
you go. There you go.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you. Do
Okay.
you hear me?
So the
Yeah,
guest
we can
is
hear you.
here. Yes, yes. So it looks like his internet is working now. So this is the guest. His name is CeeLo Money Man. He's an upcoming rap artist. Can you tell us what
Hey,
kind of
Flo.
rap you do? Say that again.
His name's Stead Low. I think he froze.
Oh, said low. Okay. You froze again. So what were you saying, Boom?
No, yeah, I just like to share when they just come out and just be fully racist, man. They already infiltrating. But like I said, man, they just I don't know, man. Ain't never been no trust in the police, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So this is highly expected of them to plot. I
Okay,
wouldn't put it
said
past.
low. Um, can you tell us what type of rap you do? Yeah, it. This is why I don't understand why people like to do things on their phones. The phones are not always accurate. Like this is really annoying me, like for real. Because we have to keep getting interrupted. Like I apologize, guys. We are just not going to be able to do the interview because he's not in a place where his internet is connecting correctly, and I really don't want to keep trying to be irritating. So I'm just going to continue on into discussion. So I apologize again. So our next topic was toxic relationships. I wanted to talk about the whole. I don't know if you've been seeing them on the blogs, Krishan and Blueface and their relationship. They're like worse than Bobby and Whitney.
Yeah, they
What are
different.
your thoughts on that?
Them two different, man. I don't know if it's jealousy with Blueface or if she just like a if she just be drunk and tripping. Um, I seen the part with the cell phone situation where she took his cell phone and he got mad and beat up the door or some shit like that, broke down the door, pulled the hair out, some more crazy shit like that. But that situation right there, man, just shows how toxic relationships be in the world.
Yeah,
Just a lot of them don't get publicized because they not known like these two. But that's a
yeah,
scary relationship because I could see with him being from the streets after being a D1 football player. I could see with him being from the streets, maybe him wigging out doing some weird shit, and I can also see her wigging out, maybe shooting his ass. Like that shit can get turned deadly quick from what I'm seeing, man. That can get.
yeah. It can. That's a lot of times what happens in toxic relationships is like in a relationship. I don't know. I know she loves him, and I think he loves her too. But they stay in these relationships, and then they end up or something really bad happening. And I just hope it doesn't go that way. But I reached out to him, her brother in prison. What is drunk saying?
Yeah, he
I know
said, man.
relationships like that. Everything they do is recorded. It don't make, yeah, anything they do is recorded.
Yeah, I mean, but Blueface, he already been with that drama shit, man. From having all them females live in his house to the beef between his mom and his sister. You know, he came out with drama.
Yeah,
Krishan, she different. She just reminds me of right. You know, like that almost like that situation with the McDonald's and him not bringing that other kids from McDonald's when they were saying that was a way for people to get
yeah,
away from promotion and get some money and all that other stuff. Um, and she definitely was, you know, with her shit too. I don't know how her tooth came out. Maybe it was an
yeah.
accident. Maybe it was a fight. I did see her on the show
Mm-mm.
going
Her tooth
crazy.
came out. her tooth came out when she first got on Blueface's show. His baby mama and his sister showed up with somebody else and they jumped her, and that's how her tooth came out.
So she crazy because she get his, like, when she got the tooth replaced, she got his face put on there, some crazy shit like that. I know she got his face.
She got the tooth replaced. Yeah, she got the tooth replaced, but then he made a comment ever since she got that tooth or some shit. So she took it out and we got another one put in with his face on it. So at this point, I'm kind of leaning with drunk too. I kind of feel like it could be, you know what I'm saying, for you know, promotion.
Man, that alcohol is something else, man. That alcohol bring out the real in people, man. And you know, man, I've had my experiences with people being drunk, and I personally just don't like it. I don't think it's attractive, especially if you don't know how to hold your liquor. If you can't control your liquor, it's really unattractive. And it just really bring up the truth, what they saying, how they really feeling, because you know they get the security, sense of security, like they could just say what they feel or do what they want, and then blame it on them being drunk. Toxic Coochie undefeated. Might as well bring him on here, man. He's going silly as hell, but no, they get this sense of security, man, that they can do and say what they want, and that shit right there just is completely unattractive as well. Because if you can't be this person when you're not drunk, then you need liquor to bring us out of you. And I also heard that liquor suppresses the mind to where demonic spirits are able to control you as well. So a lot of times, if you're getting drunk like that, and you know, that's why they was talking about that CERN shit and not to drink when the CERN opened up when they turned on that Hadron Collider, because when your mind is suppressed, you start getting this feeling. Sometimes, I mean, if you'd ever noticed, like people will get drunk and they start thinking they the best thing that God ever put on this planet, no matter what. I don't give a fuck what they look like. I don't give a fuck what they got on. They start feeling like they are just top tier, period. And it's like you're supposed to have that feeling about yourself before you get drunk. So if you got to get drunk to start feeling like that, and you out of your league, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You already know that's not you, man. But a lot of times, so you suppress your brain, get drunk, you suppress your brain, you don't think correctly, you just do things just because you don't give a fuck. You talk and say things, and then the next day you just like, no, I was just drunk. He said, no, I had one female who wanted to fight, but she got cut her off after a week. I don't like that shit is stupid. Like, man, I just don't deal with it.
Yeah, it is. It's stupid. I don't want to embarrass. But it does. Okay, you say when people get drunk, but is it just for certain people, and does it have something kind of like to do with the mind already, and maybe liquor enhances it? Because when I get drunk, I kind of turn into a white girl. I'm all friendly and shit, you know, kind of goofy. Like, I don't turn to violence or feel like somebody stepped on my shoe. Now I want to be sheep woman and fight everybody. I don't get like that. So doesn't it depend on the person?
It depends on the person, and it could depend on it could be that a lot. But when we're talking on the toxic side of people, you get those people who are generally just cool, nice, chill, and then when they get drunk, they turn into, you know, they call it liquid courage. They drink that liquid courage, and now they turn into a whole different fucking person. So you could be, you know, a cool person and then get drunk and be on some bullshit, or you can be a motherfucker that just be mean all the time, but when you get drunk, turn into this nice, happy person. So you could be right as far as what your mind is on, but a lot of times, most of it, like, because when I get drunk, it only take me like 2-3 shots to get drunk, because I don't drink like that. So I'll take 2-3 shots, and I'm like, hey, I'm feeling it. By the time I'm on my 6th shot, I'm looking for somewhere to throw up, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't really drink too much crazy like that, but I used to like it used to determine which liquor I would drink. So if I drink white liquor for some odd reason, no matter how I was feeling, I would get mad. You know, I'm like, I'm ready to fight for whatever reason. Like, and I didn't like that because a lot of times the things I was ready to fight over when I was drunk, I didn't like. I'll be like, I'll so much let it slide when I'm not drunk, and it ain't because I'm scared. It's just like I understand it ain't that big of a deal compared to when I'm drunk. So the same shit. Somebody step on my shoestring when I'm not drunk. It's like my bad, bro. Like you cool, man. It's just a shoestring. Like somebody step on my shoestring when I am drunk, and it's like, bitch, you disrespecting me. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like that's what the white liquor, especially off that gin. That's that low shit. But then like off some Hennessy, like I'm ready to kick it. I'm ready to chill. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I be on some old freaky shit down there when I'm on some hand. Like but so I don't know because I never really got angry off of Hennessy, like you know, compared to when I got angry off of gin. So I thought it was just a different, like if it was white or dark to me, as far as what made me want to be on some bullshit. But I've known people who it didn't matter what color it was. It could be tequila, it could be fucking whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, cognac, whiskey, tequila, whatever. Man, they just turn into a whole different person. Like, and then you don't want to be around them, but then they want to play victim and act as if it was just a liquor and it's not really them. But you act the same way every time you get drunk. Like, and so looking
Yeah.
at her, looking at Krishan's situation, she just seemed like the type that she'd snap on this man.
What's up with y'all?
Get the right Isaac.
You
She
don't
seemed like
think
the type
it has
that
to do with the things that he,
What you say?
I'm sorry, I stuck reading a comment. I said it has nothing to do with the things that he does though.
I just think they just a toxic relationship. They like this era is Bobby and Whitney. They niggas just toxic. You know what I mean? I swear. Like I said, you know what I mean. I've seen reports saying the brother want to do something. Maybe that broad just liking her ass whooped.
hey, some females do like in their ass.
I don't think she be coming out with the ass and he coming out with black eyes and shit.
Wow. Yeah, she keep on going back to it. What can you really do?
Brown, it's funny because I think about old times I got screwed over and hit a little.
You say it's
Hell
like
no.
nigga Brown to start reminiscing. That's probably what the white did to me, man. You know what? I got time today.
Like liquor don't bother me. Like tequila bothers me. I can't drink too much tequila. Like I can't drink too much
Yeah,
tequila.
that shit had me sick.
I can't drink tequila. I don't like tequila at all.
Tequila just made me want to, you know what I mean? Just
Especially
talk
not
like mean shit.
You said Jose Cuervo? You don't like Jose Cuervo?
Don Julio, all that shit
Yeah,
is
I don't
no
like
good to
the
me.
taste.
1800, all that shit. Now I would now I've done like 1800 and lemons, but it had to be brown. If it was white, it was just too gross. Like I can't do the white 1800, but I could do like the brown 1800 with some lemon and salt. I could fuck with that. Cause especially when they used to, I don't know if they still got it because I ain't drinking in a minute, but they used to have like the caps where you turn it over and it fill up and shit. Then you turn everything over, pop the top off, get you some lemon and some salt down that shit. I used to fuck with that, but
I remember I was drinking. I told you I showed you that picture. I had some St. Ives. Took me back to the green box.
You went all the way back to the 90s and went and got some St. Ives.
What? I listened to Illmatic. I listened to Illmatic. I was drinking it. I thought about putting Army fatigues on.
Yeah, this dude, you finna come out with the big t-shirts and everything.
Carhartt jacket, the puff.
And I remember seeing people with them brown bags, man, with the St. Ives or the Old English or something, man. They got out of hand when they brought out that Stir Reserve and that Four Locos, though.
Woo! I
Oh,
seen so
God.
many fights off that for a logo.
Man.
You beat? I said, oh Lord.
Man, listen. But no, that's a scary relationship though, man. I don't know, man. I hope that we don't hear nothing too wild about Blueface harming her or her harming him, because I could just see it. I can see it now, like this woman shoots man in the face during argument. Man breaks woman jaw during argument.
Yeah.
Like some old weird ass crazy shit, man. I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Very. And then the mom doesn't help either, though. It's like every time something happens, the mom jumps on Instagram and she has something to say. Blueface's mom.
Which is funny because he just put her and her sister out a few years ago, right? Like 4-5 years ago. He was online putting her and her sister out of his house about some money. Something crazy. I don't know.
The sister wasn't living there, but yeah, he did put them out, I guess, because she was tripping or something. I don't know.
Supposed to be about some money or something crazy.
They've said though that him and his mom has never really had a good relationship,
which makes no sense because
he's addicted to Four Locos. What's in Four Locos?
Man, that shit, I don't know. I think it's the flavor. I don't know what the fuck they like about that shit. I tried to do that shit, didn't work for me either. When I get drunk, like I think somebody in the comments said the same thing, man. When I get drunk, that shit sit on top of my stomach. Like just when I start drinking, no matter if I ate some chicken, could have ate some bread, some greasy shit, anything.
You ain't never supposed to eat no greasy stuff though, Boom.
Man, but that's what I heard. The greasy shit is what helps. Like
they give you the shits the next day. That's what it does.
Greasy shit, but that's what's gonna have your ass on that toilet. For real.
No greasy foods.
And then not drinking and how you spitting up that yellow shit, that shit, girl. So see, I just don't like being drunk.
Yeah.
Man. I'm mad that I ain't mad. I'm happy that
I get my best performances out when I'm drunk though. You know what I mean? So it's the aphrodisiac on the aphrodisiac.
It depends though, see, because you can get whiskey dick, like, you know what I'm saying?
That happened to me one time. It was the 1800. I drove all the way to Baltimore one time. You know what I mean? When I was running wild. You know what I mean? Fucking blew the pistons at the finish. You know what I mean? At the beginning of the line, the car, I blew the engine out. You know how I blew the engine out on Daytona. I blew it right at the, you know what I mean, at the start.
Hell, you thought you was about to go cherish something.
What? What? I took a 50-minute drive for this?
Nothing. Mad as hell at yourself though. Only can be mad at yourself.
You know what I mean? It's nothing like taking an hour drive and you be a 4-pump chump. Yo, that shit hurts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you can't get too drunk or it ain't gonna work out for you either. But I definitely, like I said, off some hen, give me a few shots, and I'm ready for you. Like, but yeah, I ain't really fucking with too much. He said, when I get wasted, I only want greasy food, mozzarella sticks to cover my.
Oh yeah, I can't do the cheese regardless. The cheese gonna mess me up regardless. I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm gonna be tore up. Hey, Ms.Londa, when you gonna fix my car? We gonna change my brakes.
You still ask me. My go-to is chicken. Chicken. I was eating chicken wings at the bar last night. Fucking them up. They was good as hell.
I guess it's hard to find good food at bars though. Like that is a dying thing. You know what I mean? You go to bars, only got potato chips. You know what I mean? Some Skittles, M&Ms. You know what I mean? They don't really got no food no more.
You have to find a bar and grill.
Yeah, it's hard. A lot of them don't want to pay that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to pay for them licenses, and you know what I mean? It costs a lot of money for that.
Now he lost out. Oh, what happened? I don't know what's going on today. We were supposed to be doing an interview. I think it's because he's in his car on his phone, so his internet connection just was not.
That doesn't work. I don't know why people try to do interviews off their phone. Like that shit don't work like
I
that.
don't, and I be wanting to tell, but you can't tell people what to do. But it's like, cause not even that. Sometimes you have to worry about other people calling while you're in the interview, and that can bump you out. Seeing face life career is surrounded by drama. Then his music, I don't know his music, only the messy stuff. He had a song, Bust Down Tatiana, and I guess I don't know about anybody else, but I haven't heard nothing else since then.
Like I don't really know what Blueface is really doing anymore. Like I never
I
heard no Blueface
anything
music in
else
a
either.
long while.
And you know what? I was wondering if Whack 100 was still his manager, because I haven't heard him in, at first he was all in it with him and Krishan. He didn't want him to be with her. He had a lot to say, but it seems like now you haven't heard anything. You know what I'm saying?
Like I haven't heard nothing from that in a long while. So I guess he's not signed. I don't know.
Yeah, I apologize, drunk. It's not on my end. That's all I can say. He came on here. He tried to sign on like 5-6 times. It's just not working. You gotta be in a stable place, like in a house or something. You know what I'm saying? Even if you are doing it off your phone, you gotta think about the connection. So
It's you should have parked by Walmart. I mean McDonald's. That shit got free Wi-Fi. Them bitches got free Wi-Fi.
yeah, something.
But what you got for the rest of the week? What stuff you got for the rest of the week, Ms.Londa?
Ms.Londa.
That's what I said, Ms.Londa. Ms.Londa.
You said Linda.
My fault.
I'm gonna have CL. CL's gonna come on this. So I'm gonna think of a really good topic, because clown. I be watching her podcast and they be clowning. So I'm gonna have to get a good topic. And then honestly, I'm not really accepting any more interviews. The one outside of the ones that's already on the calendar, because one, I'm working on a big project. Because as you guys know, you might have seen me posting, but I do have a TV show that I'm working on. It's Finding Love, Minnesota. It's going to be a dating TV show. So I'm putting a lot of time into that. But also interviews are starting to be draining to me. It's much like I had one at 4:30 today. You wait till the day of, and then and you wait till I hit you up to cancel. I'm sick of it. And then you tell me when that's fine, but I'm gonna charge you a $35 booking fee. You have an issue. Well, goodbye. Just I'm drained out with the whole interview thing. So.
Shout out to your TV show, man.
That's that. But I will be. Thank you.
I'll be wanting to share it, but I'm like, shit, my shares ain't gonna really too much help as far as Milwaukee, because I know it's only from Milwaukee. Now, if it was just like a little, online situation where, you know what I'm saying, people would be able to do it from their screens or whatever, man. Or you was doing it for a worldwide thing, and I understand, but I know you are doing it for Milwaukee, so I'm like, shit. But with my share,
I'm in Minnesota.
Hey, we both fucking up. We both fucking up today.
What you mean?
You know, I call you Miss Linda.
So I'm in Minnesota. I'm not in Milwaukee, but
he said Milwaukee. Damn.
So I did originally thought about doing it like online, but I kind of figured that would be kind of difficult to do. So
why you say that? People look.
I just heard from Minnesota.
I'm just throw a bird in the air for you. I know that you're trying to do it from Minnesota as far as people how people interacting with each other through Minnesota. Or you said Minnesota, right? How people interacting with each other through Minnesota. But maybe it might be better to do it worldwide, because then that way people might be able to meet people outside of their city. Like a lot of times people don't want to fucking keep dealing with the people inside their city. Like you hook me up with a woman inside of my city, And not knowing that she done fucked around with all these other motherfuckers. As soon as I get with her now, I'm like, oh, she fucked with the homie last year. Like, she fucked with the homie just a
Y'all
couple years ago.
thinking
Like,
negative.
yeah, I might want to meet
Y'all
somebody
think
get sexy or
well,
something,
bro,
man.
here's the thing though about that, because you have to realize I'm just starting off. So this is all, new, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to rent the places, it's money costy. So if I wasn't doing worldwide, then you might get people saying, if I come here, are you gonna pay for my travel costs and stay? And I'm not at that level.
I didn't know that. I thought you were just hooking people up. So you paying for dates and all that, huh?
Oh, I'm actually on a set. Yes, I'm renting a place to film and the renting production, the whole nine.
Oh, that's big.
Hey, that's different then. I thought it was just
you gotta
like a little
start
date.
small before you go big.
Okay, hell yeah, you do. I thought it was just a little dating situation where everybody gonna come on, talk, date, see what they like about each other, and go from there. I didn't know you was plugging them with the, so I didn't know you was plugging them with the room and the dinner dates and shit though. So this gonna be like a bachelor type.
Yeah, because
situation.
this is gonna be on the TV app. It's not gonna be on here. It's gonna be on the TV app.
Wow.
Oh, so they all gonna be in the same house. So this gonna be like some old reality TV show type.
No, they're not gonna be in the same house. I'm gonna do it where it's like, so right now I have 2 females. I need some more men. You know what I'm saying? Some more choices. But I'm gonna have them come on. They're gonna, we're gonna talk about a little bit of what they're looking for in a man. And then they'll have like 3 choices. It's how I plan it in my head. Now, if I don't get the number of men that I really have to work with, what I have, and kind of maybe restructure it. But that's how I plan. And so whoever they choose, feel that is the best fit once they go on like a little coffee date or dinner date or whatever, then I will pay for their dinner. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm thinking that I might bring them back in maybe a month or so or a couple weeks and see if they're still together, how it's going, it really work out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm trying to put a lot of thought into it, and it's very time consuming. That's why I haven't really been podcasting on a regular like I usually do.
That's hard though.
Thank you. Is going to be an app called Familiador TV. It's actually free to download. It's on Roku, Apple, Android, and TV. Load it on your phone. You load it on your TV. And yeah, the app hasn't actually launched yet, but it is launching soon. So
that's hard though. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
That's a great idea. That's dope. I wish I could do some shit like that.
I've been meeting some characters. So last night, that's the reason why I went out, was to pass out flyers and promote it. And I asked this guy, I'm like, "Are you single?" And he said, so then I hand him the flyer, and then all of a sudden he becomes unsingle because he thought I was asking for myself, which means if I was going to give him play, that means he was going to be cheating.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That's funny.
That's funny.
Oh, no,
That's funny, right?
Can't put me on no freaking TV show, though. I thought we was just.
He thought he was about to get yang.
Right.
Yeah. He was about to put that Teddy P on, close the door. Let's take a shower.
That's funny. Well, yeah, that's messed up with money, man, dog. I thought he was gonna learn somebody new today.
So how long are you gonna shoot it for?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to. So I wanted to start off with the ladies first, do a season with the ladies, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna, split the episodes up. And then I want to do the next season, I want to do with the men. you know, where you have the men come on looking for love, and we have the women audition, and you know, the whole 9 yards. How I'm doing it is I created surveys. So I will send the ladies a survey, and the men will fill out a survey too, and it's just basically questions based on what they're looking for, things they like, zodiac sign, you know, just a lot of different kind of little questions to kind of get an idea of, okay, if I get this application and match it with this one, is this a good match? So let me try to maybe pair him up with her and bring him on the show to meet her. You know, that's how I'm kind of doing it. It's fun, but it is a lot of work.
Especially, are you doing it by yourself or do you got help?
My best friend.
Okay.
So who's gonna do the camera work?
What the fuck is this? So the place that I'm filming at comes with production as well.
Oh shit, that's even.
I mean, I can do my own production, but I don't have that good type of quality camera, so I'm gonna use their production.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, that's dope.
I was just stopping by for real. I'm about to jump off, get ready for my shit.
Okay.
What we talking about
And
tonight?
to anybody else that's out there listening, he's talking about coochie extortion. Anybody else that's out there listening, there are opportunities available in Ocean. If you have a show you want to put on the app, contact me. I am the hub manager for Minnesota, so there's opportunities out there. Just want to let that be known.
All right, Ms.
Yeah,
Londa.
good discussion. I'm gonna call it a night.
Take a break.
What are you
Put your
smelling
feet
so
up.
hard for? I thank you guys for sticking in there with us, though. Even though we didn't get to hear, you know, the interview, but you guys have a good night. Thank you.
Good night. Good night.